And good evening to you. High school football, we're a month out from the postseason, and teams are starting to position themselves, separating the haves and the have-nots. We begin in 16-5A up at Round Rock ISD as McNeil had the tall task of taking on the state 10th-ranked team in the 5A class. Ben Johnson and Westwood, a perfect 6-0. Johnson the touchdown and then buying time. This is what he does so well, scrambling and finding Ben Harris. Harris down the sideline, knocked out of bounds, but that would set up Ladines Anderson the touchdown, and Westwood's off and rolling 7-0 now, 38-7. And they are 3-0 in district play. We'll have them on Thursday night on our big game of the week. Let's go to Stony Point and Leander. The Lions getting things together. They are 2-0 in district play. Stony Point, tough year for the Tigers, 1-2 in district play. Andres Barea for Leander, first score of the game, and Lions in the end zone. And then the give to Dylan Bauer, and Bauer's coming right at you and going right by you. Touchdown, Leander. And then the nice hookup as Barea hits Martell Summers. Beautiful catch. That leads to another score. Leander stays perfect in district play, 35-10. Let's go to Georgetown. Eagles playing host to Pflugerville. These two teams in the playoff chase. Pflugerville 1-1 in district play. Georgetown 1-2. Panthers on the board. Adrian Dilworth right out of the gates. They grab a quick 7-0 lead. Georgetown, they've had some bad luck at quarterback with injuries, but Brent Ellerby finds Michael Smith, and he fights his way into the end zone, and we are tied up at 7, but then Pflugerville bounces back. Blaine Krumke coming right at you to Elvin Iloka. Great ball skills, and Pflugerville wins this battle 20-14. Again, we'll have Georgetown and Westwood on Thursday night. 15-5A, Austin High finds it tough sledding against Westlake at House Park. Chaparral defense stepping up huge and plenty of offense. Lewis Gilbo scampers, 40-yard touchdown. Westlake rolling. They're going to go to 2-0 in district play. Austin High 1-1. They'll fight for a district playoff spot as well in 15-5A. Now we go to 4A, and Lake Travis, #1 team in the state, taking on Vista Ridge, and that is Baker Mayfield finding Sean Nixon, and Nixon finds 6. Touchdown Cavaliers. Bit of a slow start for the Lake Travis offense, but then they get it rolling. Mayfield up top. Perfect pass to Zach Austin. Austin down inside the 20, and then the give to Nixon for the reversing the field touchdown, and Lake Travis is off to a 7-0 start, 51-20 over Vista Ridge. They fall to 1-3 in district play. Marble Falls and Cedar Park, the Timberwolves are the defending champs, and they are 3-0 in district play. Brian Hogan fights his way into the end zone. 4th down play for Marble Falls, but Cedar Park defense led by Adam Hill steps up with the big stop, and then more offense led by Hogan just takes that snap and finds a hole behind that offensive line. Touchdown Cedar Park, 52-0. They're going to go to 4-0 in district play. All right, now to 16-4A, maybe the most competitive, wide-open district in the state. Brian Sanders, Conley High. Brian, another shootout in this district, this time Conley and Hutto.
Yeah, Roger, this was a big one for both Hutto and Connolly, having already lost to Hendrickson in district, trying to keep pace with that tough competition. Let's take you to the action here tonight, and neither team short on highlights this year. Hutto already up 14-7 in the second. Ryan Higgins finds Daryl Harrison for the touchdown to make it 21-7 Hippos, but a scoring frenzy to end the half. 3 minutes to play. Cougars give it to their running back, Dave Payton. He puts it in the end zone to close the gap, 21-14. Ensuing possession, 1 minute to go in the half. It's the Hippos that respond. Higgins again over the middle to A.J. Lopez. Nice over-the-shoulder catch, and they extend it to 28-14, but seconds to play in the half, and Connolly answers with Payton again off the pass from Dejon Williams. He finds Paydirt +2 to make it a game. 28-22 at the half, but the scoring would taper off in the second, and Hutto able to keep their cushion. That's Tay Howard into the corner, and the Hippo defense able to hold. They win a key matchup tonight, 35 29 to improve to 3-1 in district. Connolly falls to 1-2 in league play. As for the team, they're both chasing. Hendrickson home to Bastrop tonight. Bears won a share of the title last year. Slow first quarter, but the Hawks have a playmaker in Dajae Johnson off the screen, and he is dangerous in the open field. Picking his way to the end zone. Hawks quickly up 10-0 in the second quarter. Bears had trouble moving the ball, so it's Hendrickson on the attack again. Bryce Helton flush from the pocket finds Reed Mitchell for the touchdown. They go for 2 and get it. Hawks stay unbeaten in 16-4A tonight with a 41-14 win over the Bears, and a couple of big hurdles already out of the way. As for the game here, Hutto once again rebounding from an overtime loss to Hendrickson with a 35-29 win over a Connolly Cougar team that could be fighting for a playoff spot the rest of the way. You can catch this game in its entirety tomorrow night over on KBVO. Roger?
All right, thanks again, Brian. And again, our Thursday KBVO game of the week, Westwood and Georgetown, coming up on Thursday night. We stay in Class 4A. We head south, District 27 4A. Hayes Consolidated High School. Hayes taking on Lockhart. The Rebels at 2-1 in district play. Caleb Kimbrough to Michael Romero down to the 30-yard line of Lockhart, and then it is Romero taking that jet sweep, and he jets into the end zone. Hayes rolling to their 5th win overall, 41-7. More importantly, they are 3-1 in district play. All right, that wraps up our high school coverage.